Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the weekend, Friday, January 31st. And here we are. Boom. January is gone. So, yeah, it's a big week for me. It's by the time I come to you next time, I will click through a major milestone birthday of 6-0. Looking forward to the weekend. It's going to be fun. Have some family coming into town, and then next weekend getting together and doing some fun things, going to the movies. So it'll be a fun week of celebrations. Tuesday's the official day, so I know my Facebook will blow up. But speaking of blowing up, all kinds of things going on here at Transworld. So let's just jump right into it to some of our larger transactions this week. Plumbing in a plumbing business in Boston. Daniel Harnett sold for $1 million. Congratulations. Construction West Palm Beach. Phil Proctor sold for another $1 million. James Lascano sold an aluminum products business in Tampa. And Brett Millsap in North Star, Minnesota, sold an $800,000 contractor AC business. Bob and Caroline Kelleher, 329 mental health service in Washington State. Sean Clark in New Hampshire, $250,000 pet salon. Neil Gulati in Richmond, Virginia, sold a printing equipment business for $500,000. Elise Mariner, liquor package store for $410,000. Ron Haymaker, camera of $70,000. Sandwich shop in Houston area. Chris Redmond, a C-store in Orlando for $62,000. Big and small, folks. We do them all. Amir Shardy, $530,000 entertainment business. All right, keep moving. Linda Boswell, catering company for $500,000. Again, we big, small, whatever type of business, we're selling it here at Transworld. Ginger Adams, postcard mailbox business in Weatherford, Texas, $125,000. Solomon Padilla in Atlanta, $160,000 clothing T-shirt. Thomas Keenan, Naperville overhead door, $400,000. Cleaning janitorial business, Eric McMaster, $655,000. $580,000 Bill Kelly maid service in Richmond, Virginia. Maid service also in Knoxville, Chattanooga. Christopher Whitehead for $65,000. Neil at it again. Hair salon in Richmond, Virginia, $116,000. Travis Wilson in Newport Beach, California, liquor package over $125,000, which I just was, which I'll explain in a minute. And Bianca, just about a $500,000 cabinet business in Jacksonville. So again, all over the country, all over the world, we are selling businesses. And yes, what's new? Well, I was out in California for some fun, got to the NAMM show, went to the NAMM show and saw all the new guitar, met the CEO of Fender, met Chris Martin of the Martin family from the Martin Guitars, met a few other CEOs. Interesting times in the music industry, a little bit of a lull off of COVID. But I'll tell you one place that's not having a lull. That's Norman's Rare Guitars. And if you have not seen the Netflix special with Norman talking about his background of turning a hobby into a business, and that's what we love to hear here at Transworld, family businesses, passing it down to his daughter. I did get to talk to Norman, talk about his history, talk about the business, and I gave him a book about my family's history, and we had a good time. So if you're out in California, Norman's Rare Guitars, great place to go. And speaking of going, Transworld is on the road, and we see, I think that's Brooklyn and Michael in Schaumburg with, I think that's the Schaumburg launch, but I think also they have the team from the Chicago area joining them. And so Matt and I can't see it from here, but they are there. Tony, I see Tony as well. So thank you for coming out and helping us launch Ray Ives in Schaumburg, folks, Chicago area. And speaking of getting out in the community, we always love to do that. And we were with ESPN in West Palm at Pop Golf. If you not have been to a Pop Golf location, this one's special. They have a pool. They have a VIP lounge. And we had Bill Luce and our West Palm office manager here and we got to meet with Steve Politziner, who is the owner of ESPN West Palm and many other stations and a whole digital marketing for ESPN. But on top of it, we got to meet the Russos. That's right. Mad Dog himself, WFAN, sports updates. He's all over the place. XM Sirius. Mad Dog, very interesting career. Just talking about getting into businesses, much like myself, just stumbling into an industry, doing very well. Mad Dog, it was great to see his son Colin, who is on the air every day in West Palm at, I think, 4:00. So check that out, ESPN West Palm. And then speaking of being on the air and getting together with people, I got together with Mike Mayo, the famous food critic, amazing guy. He was a reporter for the Sun Sentinel, became their food critic, now is out on his own doing all kinds of things. And one of them is his lunchbox. You could catch that every single day. You could catch up with him on Let's Eat South Florida, a Facebook group that almost has 200,000 people. And they were instrumental in us helping us sell Hot Dog Heaven. And we are going to sponsor Michael on his podcast. So he's nice enough to come on mine. Check it out. Episode 2. Go to Coffee with Kegnetta on YouTube. Check it out. It's a great episode. And speaking of episodes, we are out there with some more deal boards, inching toward episode 200. And episode 200 is going to be very special. And we have some announcements to make. And Jessica and I have a big show planned. And we'll have some great things. But check out, Buying a Franchise, episode 186. You get hear some other voices with us. And then future-proofing your business, talking about financing and getting deals done. Just 2 really good episodes. Check those out. But lots of good things going on here at Transworld. It is going to be, to quote Treve Kinsey, he said, the phone is ringing off the hook. So if you are out there to buy a business, it is time. And let me tell you something. If you're out there to sell a business, it is time. And you know when it's time to buy and sell? When there's big change happening. And I don't know what your politics are, but I'll tell you there's big change happening. And you're going to have to watch out for it. We can be here for you. We can help you through those changes. And we can decide whether or not it's time to buy, to sell. Give us a call. But everybody, have a great weekend.
Sell your business, buy a business, grow the business with Transworld Business Advisor.
I'll check next week when I am 60. See you soon.